But I remember asking them, it was in Egypt, and I was asking them to ask the name of the king that they worked for because they wrote papyruses for the king. They
Uh-huh.
transcribed what the king wanted to go out. Later on, it ended up turning into hieroglyphs. And this person had like a really wonderful life that like they were really proud that their writings ended up becoming hieroglyphs. But at a certain point, I was kept asking, "What is the name of the king you work for?" They wouldn't ask. They said it was incredibly disrespectful to ask, and they weren't going to.
Wow.
So that was pretty interesting. And I'm thinking, what would it matter if we're just watching a memory, kind of a thing.
I know,
And then
right?
yeah, and then I had another session where we were on another planet, but we were in a castle, and the woman was like a 8-year-old child at the time, and we together were playing in the castle, and the adults were looking at us. She said they're looking at us. They're wondering what we're doing. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well.
Wow. Wow. I know. That's really funny. Like, I don't know. And that kind of makes you wonder what deja vu, like part of what could deja vu really be. Like I have
Yeah.
theories. I don't think it's one answer because like there was one time I was sitting with my friends in a garage and I remember thinking this is deja vu and it brought me back to a time when I like that was like 2 or 3 years prior. It was like a dream. And I was like, I dreamed this. This was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy shit. But I remember where I was and where I lived when I had this dream. Like the deja
Mm-hmm.
vu, they like linked or something, like a portal opened and I was like, I could feel holy shit. But then like
Yeah.
some deja vu moments though, it's like this is very familiar. Like I feel like I've been here before. And sometimes those moments, I feel like that's your soul coming back like to like it's almost like when you're in the astral after your life, and you're remembering that life, so you're going into like favorite moments, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, some of my deja vu moments aren't really favorites. I'm like, why do I come back to this moment? Why not? Like when I had some bomb ass sex. Why would I remember that again?
I've asked in several sessions because so many people, that's one like a really common question that people want to ask during the past life regression sessions. And the interesting thing is that all the higher selves say different things. It's almost like it serves the purpose to you that is meaningful to you. So
Hmm.
somehow your soul or whatever purpose you think it means is what it means, is what I'm starting to think. Because
Yeah.
some higher selves have said it's a reminder that they've been here before and they need to make a different choice this time. Other higher selves have said it's just a little reminder that they're on the right path and keep going. And there's been other explanations in between, but for the most part, I kind of feel like I don't know. I definitely have the different ones. I've had the ones where it feels like, oh, I dreamed this before. And there's other ones that are like, dude, I've totally been here before. So I kind of think maybe they mean different things. And I don't know. It'd be interesting to ask in a channeling session and maybe
Yeah.
ask if there is differences and kind of get to the bottom of it and ask, is it kind of like symbols or numbers where
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
more,
put that on my list. Yeah.
yeah, like more individual definitions according to what you assigned the definition to be meaningful for you, kind of a thing. So
Yeah. Deja vu. What the fuck is it?
I go through spurts too where I get them a lot and then not for a long time and then a lot. And they're usually just like random fleeting moments, like,
Hmm.
it's nothing
Yeah.
important